So our wardrobes are very important to us, just as much as water, air, blood, all that stuff, right? We need it.
I don't care if it's 70 or even 80% off. I am not buying it, Zara. I'm telling you right now, okay? I know I'm coming. I'm on the way. I will be there, girl. But I'm not falling for the okie doke, okay?
We have spent the last few weeks preparing for summer. We've decluttered all of our summer dresses, tops, shorts, bottoms, skirts, you name it. We built our summer glow capsule. We've even figured out our summer sale shopping strategy. So we've already figured out everything that we're going to buy for summer, and summer has just begun. Now, the only thing we have yet to figure out, we have not definitively decided what we're not buying this summer. So today's video is all about the 5 things we are not buying this summer. So per usual, we don't have a dime or time to waste, so let's get started. Welcome to the channel, y'all. I'm Kima and this is deCollection. So this is the channel where we declutter with style, we restyle and remix old fits, we shop our closets, and when we do shop, we shop sensibly and we still look fly. So this is not one of those videos where I'm talking about how we're not buying this, we're not buying that, and basically we're not shopping. This is not one of those no buy, no shop videos because I'm not that girl. Okay, I'm not that girl. Yes, we shop sensibly, we shop our closets, we still look fly, we do all the things, but we shop. We love to shop. That is the whole premise of this channel, is that we're coming together like-minded, mature, sensible people who like to shop. And sometimes that means we budget shop, and sometimes that means we ball out shop. But primarily for this channel and what we talk about is typically sensible shopping. So we're kind of like, you know, we're like in between because life is about balance. And I'm a Libra, okay? So I'm always trying to find balance and I'm always going to shop. That's just the kind of girl that I am. Okay, so let's get started. So the older I've gotten, no, change that. The wiser and more mature I've gotten, I realized that I don't need a lot of stuff, right? I mean, that's not rocket science. We realize that we have a lot of stuff, we're not using the things, and we can't keep accumulating more things, right? We want to do other things with our money, you know, the fun stuff, the retirement, the Roth IRAs. We're trying to do some stuff with our money. So one of the things that I've realized is that building a great wardrobe is not about buying more. And I don't have to keep buying more to satisfy whatever that need is. It's just about buying better, buying smarter, and buying better quality fabrics and overall better constructed garments. So that's what we're focused on, which means that we have to be more selective. And also we have to begin to check ourselves. Part of our growth and our discovery of who we are as people, whether that's in your professional, your personal life, your spiritual life, is about really doing an audit on who you are and what things work for you, what you like, what you don't like, things that you want to improve upon. And so we should be doing the same thing with our closets, with our wardrobes, because it's not that it's this frivolous thing. It's not just this silly girl thing. It's something that we've invested a lot of money in and certainly a lot of time in. And it's still something that's very important to us because we still have to get up and glow up every day, right? So our wardrobes are very important to us, just as much as water, air, blood, all that stuff, right? We need it. Okay, so here are 5 categories that I've narrowed down that I think are going to help me become more selective and really maintain this closet that I'm so proud that I've been building over the last few years. Like, it's just so much better curated. It has better pieces in it. It has all the proud pieces. It has nothing to do with brands and labels. I mean, some of it, but basically it's the overall quality of the pieces. So those are what we call proud pieces. And I am very proud that I'm just amassing so much more of those proud pieces, which means that we have to be very selective when we're adding more things to our wardrobe. Okay, so the first thing, numero uno, that I am not buying this summer, clothes for my fantasy life. So I've talked about this in different variations in different videos about, one, I'm not buying resort clothes, vacation clothes for a trip, a vacation that's not booked. If it's not booked, then I'm not buying outfits for it. But I'm also going to add that even for the trips that I have planned for this summer, I'm not buying any new vacation clothes. A wise person said this on TikTok. Why am I buying new clothes for a trip when nobody over there has seen my old clothes? Why am I buying new clothes, right? Like, so it almost makes sense. And I get you could say, oh, well, I'm buying this because, you know, I need clothes for this event. I need this look, I need that look, whatever. I mean, this is not the first summer we've ever experienced. And I'm pretty sure you have some other vacation clothes that you bought in previous summers. I know I have. And I only wear them on vacation because they got this, they got flowers, they got fringe, they got cut. I'm not even wearing them just for regular summer attire. So I'm just not buying any more of that. Like, I'm not buying that at all this summer. And just anything else that's a fantasy life. And when I say fantasy life, I'm not even just talking about a sort of glamorous lifestyle that you think you might have, or these glamorous parties that you think you might attend. I'm just talking about just anything. You might think, oh yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some events this summer. You know, I'm sure I'm going to be on somebody's rooftop. I'm sure I'm going to a fun cookout. That's fine and dandy if you want to plan those things, but let's not buy outfits for those events. If you actually do have something planned, you already know what I'm going to say. 3 before spree, shop your closets first, see what you have. And then number 2, you may have to rethink the outfit that you thought you wanted, okay? So maybe you wanted some cool, breezy linen suit, the 2-piece suit, looking like you fluttering off in the wind somewhere on somebody's yacht. Okay, you shopped your closet and you don't have that. Okay, fine. But maybe we could rethink it. Okay, so maybe it's not going to be the fluttery 2-piece, you know, almost sheer looking linen, breezy, cool. Maybe you don't have it. Fine. Can we rethink or reimagine the look? Maybe you have another 2-piece there. Maybe it's just going to be a beautiful maxi dress. Maybe it's going to be a short set. I don't know. But rethink it. Try other things completely different from what you initially thought you wanted. You might find something that you like even better, but certainly something that you can be satisfied with, because those people at that event, they didn't know about this fluttering in the wind look that you were trying to achieve. Okay, so they're not gonna miss it. They don't care. Trust me, they don't care. Okay, as long as you look cute, you feel like you look cute, and you feel confident, it's tea. So we're not doing that. But if you caught my previous video, the summer sales video, we talked about building outfits with the clothes in our closets for these events that might come up, because they might come up. Summer is endless opportunities. Not only can you create these opportunities, but they exist already, right? You just have to go out and find them if you really want to. So really do start planning some outfits. So that way you don't get caught up trying to buy things at the last minute. But certainly we're not going to fall into this trap, because there's a lot of beautiful things. And no matter where you are, whether you're on an app or walking down the street or just trying to watch TV, whatever it is, people are trying to sell you beautiful looking clothes. But we're not falling for that trap. So we're not buying clothes for this fantasy fake life that does not exist. It's not booked. It's not on the books. It's not scheduled. We don't want it, quite frankly, because every dollar that I spend on a fantasy life that does not exist is $1 less that I'm spending on my actual reality, my real life that is worth living. So number 2, the second thing that I am not buying this summer is anything that I consider a micro trend. Okay, so now this is a little bit controversial, okay, because we've already probably purchased some of these micro trends and we actually love some of these micro trends, but we got to be realistic about how much we want to actually invest, or how much more we want to actually invest in some of these micro trends. So let's look at the differences between our classic purchases and a micro trend purchase. Okay, so for example, a classic purchase would be a good leather ballet flat. That is something that I believe, my opinion, will survive a couple of years, a couple of trends, It might not be as popular 5 years from now, but you certainly can always wear a ballet flat, especially if it's leather and it's durable, it looks good, it's cute, you wearing it to work, you hopping around, running some errands, you know, you changing out a shoe to be more comfortable. Like, that's a good investment, right? Versus a mesh ballet flat. One, you can only wear that if you're fortunate enough to live somewhere where the weather is pretty much warm, beginning February or March. It's a very specific style. It's a very specific look. And I know that it's been around now for at least 2 or 3 summers, but I'm not doing it anymore. I don't have one, but I have jellies, and jellies will fall into that category already. And you know I love my jellies. I bought a pair last year for like 20 bucks, and I bought another pair this summer, Steve Madden, Tabby Duke with the split toe. I bought those, and I've been wearing them like crazy. So even if I decide I don't want to wear it 2 years from now, I've worn them out. They've gotten their cost per wear. But I'm not going to invest in any more jellies, I don't think. Also, have you guys seen those silk ballet flats? Cute, pretty, all the things, but silk is not realistically durable. Like, what happens when it rains? It's going to get dirty. Is it only going to be in black? Because if you're going to get a pink or white silk ballet flat, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So that's an example. There's so many other examples. Fringe is all the rage. We know that. Fringe, I think, is going to be a micro trend because it's a very specific aesthetic. It is a great look. Unless you are always in that earthy boho chic vibe, then it may not necessarily be something that you will gravitate towards for the next few years. You like it now. They have some really good styles out, but it is very specific. Now, again, I told you guys, right, when I was looking at the maxi dresses, I love a fringe. I actually purchased a fringe dress a few summers ago for a wedding, and this is when I didn't even know fringe was going to be in or whether it was in or not. I just liked the style, and it was good for a destination wedding. But I haven't been able to wear that since then because it's a very specific aesthetic. It's a very specific style. And even if you buy something that's overly fringed out, I don't know, are you going to wear that to work? You probably can, depending on what kind of work you do. I don't know how comfortable you're going to be to wear that to just a casual kickback at a friend's house. I don't know. But that's just one of those micro trends that I like and I want to get, but I have to pause myself and have to stop myself, because even if I say, okay, girl, you know what? You got a couple of things planned this summer and you are going to a destination wedding and you are doing all of these things, but is it really a smart investment? Is it something that even if I wear it one time to this one event, am I going to be able to wear it at least another time this summer? At least, right? Fine, we talk about cost per wear. We talk about being able to wear our things at least 5 times per season. So when you buy something for a specific event, you don't always get to duplicate that look, right? Because you only bought it for that one event, or it's a very specific look. So I'm staying away from fringe.
If you spend any amount of time on any social media app, you might fall into any of these micro trend traps. So that is one way to know what to avoid, because if you're constantly seeing it on rotation on social media, then it's probably a micro trend and you should stay away from it if it does not serve any purpose. If you know you have no business buying that thing, especially if it's more than $100, I don't care what it is, whether it's shoes, a dress, a handbag, purse, whatever, we're not going to invest that amount of money into something that we may not like next summer, and certainly something that's not going to have the longevity in our wardrobe. So this year I'm asking myself, will I want to wear it next summer? Now that's kind of a hard question to be able to determine, because if I want to wear it this summer, I'm going to be like, yeah, sure, I'm going to wear it next summer, right? But again, just thinking about all the places and all the spaces where I'm going to be with this thing, and again, not wearing a lot of fringe everywhere. So just thinking about realistically, can you wear it with 3 different items in your closet? Can you wear it multiple times in this season alone? If you can, then that's fine. You may not know what you're going to want to wear next summer, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm going to wear it today. I'm going to probably wear it 2 or 3 times this summer. And even if I wear it to this one event, I know that I could wear it to another event. I know that I could dress it up. I know I could dress it down. So that would be a smart investment in what could potentially be a micro trend. So what are some micro trends? Anything with the like sardine motif, especially a lot of your 2-piece short sets. A lot of those that have the like super summery, kitschy themed, those are definitely going to be micro trends. Okay, not only can you not wear it all year long, it's not even going to be a transitional piece that you could probably wear into fall, so that's already a reason for pause. And some of them you probably can't even really mix and match it. There's like all this fisherman core, mermaid core, you know, the beaded bags and all those things. They are pretty, it looks great, but just thinking about your real life, and I'm thinking about my real life, and no, I'm not gonna wear a beaded bag every day. And I've been looking at them, they are cute, they're great. I've even seen some in thrift stores and I'm just like, I'm probably not gonna wear this every day, okay? And yes, I do like to collect some bags that I know I'm gonna wear, you know, occasionally, but I can't keep doing that. That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing it this summer. Not doing it. And here's another thing, because I was thinking about this and I'm like, okay, so how do we know if something definitively is a micro trend, even though I might like it, right? I might actually like it. And I don't care if everybody thinks it's trendy or not. And that is exactly the point. So just think about micro trends versus your personal style. So for example, I love athleisure wear. I love Adidas anything. Okay, if they made an Adidas ball gown, I'll be wearing it. Okay, with some stilettos, some high heels, some chunky heels, all the things. I love athleisure wear, and I've always worn it and I always will. It is in style now, it is trending, it is in vogue, all the things. So people are wearing it and they look great, and that's great for them. Okay, love it for them, but I'm always gonna love it for me. So I'm gonna always invest in Adidas. Assuming I like it and you know it's my style and you know the budget. But so that's not gonna matter to me. Another thing that I'm really fond of is I like a nice fanny pack, right? I like a waist purse. I like all of those things. A belt purse, a waist purse, a fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, you name it. I like those things. Now, I don't wear them every day, okay? But I like them. 5 years ago, they were big. They were everywhere. Everybody was wearing it. Now, not so much. I'm seeing some styles coming back in with more of like a military style, but that's fine, okay? I like it, so I'm always going to buy it. I'm always going to wear it. So, but that may not be your style. So it just depends on what's your actual personal style. Like I said, when it comes to fringe, that is a very specific aesthetic. So if you are earthy, boho, chic, all those things, you're always wearing fringe. It doesn't matter whether it's in style or not. Same thing with cowboy boots. Like people always wear those things and they always like those things. It's trending now, so everybody's wearing it too. So if it's your personal style and it just so happens to be trending, then still buy it, because invest in the things that you like, invest in the things that you're actually going to wear. But the other things that you like, oh, that looks cute, I wonder if that looks good on me. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't try it, but we're not going crazy, and I'm not buying any more of it this summer. Okay, number 3, we're gonna keep this short and simple. Polyester. We are not buying anything 100% polyester this summer. I don't care, okay? I don't care how cute it is. I don't care how much fringe it got. I don't care how much it's fluttering in the wind. I don't care about none of that stuff, okay? I don't care if it's trending. I am not buying any 100% polyester. So you already know what we're doing. We're doing cotton, we're doing linen, we're doing lyocell, we're doing some Beast Coast blends, but we are not buying any polyester this summer. We're not even gonna thrift polyester this summer. We wanna breathe this summer, okay? We wanna breathe, we wanna feel light, we wanna be cool, we want all the parts. We want all the parts to be able to breathe this summer, okay? So that means, we gotta look into the undergarments as well, okay? Because we need to breathe everywhere, child. Do. The number 4 thing that I am not buying this summer, I'm not buying bargains that are not really bargains. I am not buying bargains that I don't need. Okay, I don't care if it's 70 or even 80% off. I am not buying it, Zara. I'm telling you right now, okay? I know I'm coming. I'm on the way. I will be there, girl. But I'm not falling for the okie doke, okay? This is a trap that we fall into every summer. Well, let me speak about myself, okay? I'm not going to implicate you guys in this. I'm going to just talk about myself. I fall for this trap every summer. Dang it, every sale, every seasonal sale, I fall for this trap. Like, yes, it is 70% off. Like, why wouldn't I get this? Do you see how great this thing is? Okay, but is it something that I absolutely need? Is it something that I'm absolutely going to wear? Is it something that is not a potential project? Now, let me give you an example. So this one is an oldie but a goodie, because I talked about this dress probably at least 2 times, but that was last year. So we're going to move forward. So I purchased this Zara linen dress at their summer sale last year. I was so excited, so excited. I paid $20 for this. Okay, excuse you, it's a little bit wrinkled. It is all the things that you want in a summer maxi dress. Okay, so it's halter, it got this rope, it has a little gold accent. Okay, it has a little frayed detailed, so it's giving you all of the luxe earthy lifestyle look that you want. It's beautiful. Okay, it's A-line, so you know it's going to give you some little, you know, it's going to hug the curves as it goes down, right? But as is the case with halter tops, you gotta have no bra. Okay, you gotta be a no bra girly, and that's just not the kind of girl I am. And in that case, you have to have the proper bra. And it has been very challenging to find the right bra that's not going to look like I got a bra on. You know, you don't want something to look like it's kind of like a shelf inside. You don't want something to look like it's a uniboob. You don't want something that you can see on the side. Sometimes the stickers, the tapes don't hold up. So I know that they have a lot of things, and I know that they have a lot of things that work. I just have not found one thing that works for me. So I can't be buying these dresses. I can't just be putting myself out there like that anymore, just thinking that I'm going to wear something because, oh, I'll figure out the bra situation later. And so no, so I'm not buying these bargains that are really not a bargain, because they're setting me up. So I'm not trying to save 70% on clothes that I don't need. I'm trying to save 100%, right? And save that money for other things that I need and want in my life. Okay, another example. And this goes for thrifting as well. So I bought this dress. I can't even describe to you what this dress is. I just know that I saw it. It had this kind of, obviously it looks like something that I'm going back home to, you know, taking me back to my roots. But it also has a tie-dye effect. We got the tulle. We love that. I'm a tulle girl. Okay, I love that. It is cinched in at the waist. And I thrifted this, so it was only $7.24. It is a black-owned Nigerian company called a Tote Woman. Like, it's giving me all the things. The problem is that it's a little bit oversized on me. But when I tried them, I was like, oh, that ain't no problem, girl, because all you got to do is just get somebody to cinch in the waist, child. Okay, you probably could do that yourself. But can I? Okay. Now, this bargain, the $7.24 bargain, is now going to cost me either much more time or potentially more money, because I don't know, maybe I could get my mom to do it, maybe not. These days, I mean, it's hard to get her to settle down and try to sew something, child. She, whatever. So then I'm gonna have to probably pay somebody, right? And we're talking at least $30, $40 for this alteration. So did I really save money? Did I really save money? No. So I am not going to get caught up in the okie doke. This summer, I am not buying anything just because it's on sale and it's great and it's fabulous, and why not? No. I have to need it. Okay, it has to be in that capsule, because we already built the capsule. We said this is what we need, girl. This is it. Okay, potentially we have some things that we might want, but I'm actually gonna have to wear, like, I'm actually gonna know that I'm gonna wear it to work, to play, to relax, date night, all the things. This, I don't know where I'm gonna wear this. Seriously, like, I was like, this might be cute for the wedding. This might be a cute wedding moment, right? Like, coming in there with something different, unexpected, not too over the top. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I'm not giving up hope on this dress, and I'm not giving up hope on that dress either. So maybe by the time I edit this video, I might be able to reveal one of them in their shining glory, because I don't know, child. But yeah, I don't want to say it was a waste of my 27, 28 bucks. But I have countless items of clothes like this. Especially for whatever reason, my H&M bargains, they don't always end up well. Like, it's something about me and H&M. Like, I could go in there and get things full price, you know, maybe like a one markdown, and I'm like, this is my girl. I go to her, I wear her. This is my go-to girl. You know, but when I find something that's like very obscure, very random, like, oh my goodness, this is so chic. This was $100. This was part of their H&M collection, and now I'm getting it for $10, $12. Like, it never works out. So I'm stop. I'm stop. Okay, and number 5, the last thing, one of the last things, because there's probably more that we could add to this list. But the 5th thing that I am not going to buy this summer, and this is very specific to me, I don't know about you guys, is I am not buying another summer woven tote bag. Not no raffia, not no straw, none of the things. I'm not buying them, okay? Because I have a lot now. Okay, I don't have 100, but I have a lot, and I'm really just kind of leaning towards the same 1 or 2. So that tells me that I'm good. And I'm especially not going to invest, you know, $1,500, $2,000. They go to like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for some of these summer woven tote bags, and I think that is just crazy because it's really a bag that you can only wear for the summer. Maybe you can start getting away with it in spring. And if you travel throughout the year to some tropical destinations, then sure. But yeah, no. The beach bags, I'm good on. Okay, so those are my 5. I could think of at least 2 or 3 more. Let me know in the comments what you're not buying this summer. And if you are going to buy any of those things that I said I'm not going to buy, let me know why you are going to buy it. But I just learned a lot. Okay, I have really learned a lot on this deCollection journey. Namely, that I don't have to wear everything. I can't wear everything. I can't. But I don't have to wear everything, and I definitely don't have to chase trends. I don't like all the trends. All the trends are not for me, and that's great because chasing trends is the fastest way to wasting money, right? And that's not what we're about here. So we're not trying to shop more or even less. We're just trying to build a legacy wardrobe with clothes and garments and items that's just going to last, and shoes and bags and all these things that are just going to last, and they're going to stand the test of time through any trend. And again, proud pieces, full of proud pieces. And I'm sticking to that. Okay, it's not always easy, right? Because the stuff is cute. It flutters in the wind. Okay, look like you on somebody's yacht in Dubai, like all of the things. But we just have to be realistic. Okay, I'm buying real clothes, good clothes, for my real life. That's just so much more enjoyable too, because like I really get to wear it. I don't know. I think because I've been talking a lot about summer and planning a lot of planning all of my items and my shopping and my clothes and my wardrobe and building a capsule. I feel like summer is midway, halfway through summer, but it's literally just begun. So that makes me even more excited. So that goes to show you, like, there's actually something to be said about all the work that you do beforehand in preparation or planning for an event. And then when it comes, you can just relax and you can just enjoy it. So I don't have to get all bent out of shape about all these different events I have coming up and all these trips that I have coming up and just all the fun things that I want to do this summer, and like go frantic and crazy about shopping and buying and spending, because we've cut out all of that work. We've been doing all that work. So now we're just gonna relax. Okay, we still are gonna hit up the summer sales because they're great, and like, why wouldn't we? But we are prepared. Okay, we are going in there armed, ready, equipped with our list. Okay, our what to buys and our what not to buys. All right, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate you. That means you are really my friend. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.